is we compare founder journeys. यार ये तो सोच रहे हैं बच्ची है and she's come and taken over this. We join hands with somebody. I want to work with people better than me. I think for me, I want to understand because I do believe founders go through founder exhaustion. Okay, nobody talks about it, but it's very tough. All right, so I just want to understand from you, how do you get past that? Congrats, by the way, on now being with a big conglomerate and being able to grow the brand bigger. But I just want to how do you get past that? And I also want you to talk to founders about entrepreneurship and the long journey it's been for you and still staying excited.
Yeah. One thing I've learned the hard way is that if you, as a founder, you hit a certain journey, so you have 8 years, 10 years, whatever it might be, the 8 years that happened for you are not the same 8 years that happened for me, right? Maybe I have lived 8 years, 8 long years squeezed into two, which is why I'm way more exhausted than you are. I have burnt out. I am trying to start from scratch. But I think what we do as a mistake is we compare founder journeys, especially in design. In the design field, what happens is, like, for example, all of your institutional brands, their journey was very different. They also never thought of selling to a corporate. In India, there was no concept of that. I luckily got a bit of that, a hint of it when I was at Satyapal as creative head for 2 years, and I moved to Delhi. And I was running my business, and I was also taking care of Satyapal at that time. And Satyapal was a dying brand. We had to completely revamp it. And I learned from Sanjay, who was my boss at the time at Genesis, that it doesn't matter if Satyapal has been around for 40 years as an institutional sari brand. It was a heritage brand back then. I was 23 and I took it over. Most of my team members were 10 years older than I was. So I think I always kind of was a bit, shy and coy. I didn't really speak my mind too much because I felt like, यार ये तो सोच रहे हैं बच्ची है and she's come and taken over this giant business and responsibility. What is she gonna do? But I just feel that you can't compare what happened to a Satyapal 20 years back to what's happening to you today. When I sold majority to the ABFRL group, also had many designers call me and be like, "You're so young. Why did you do this now?" I said, because when I started off at 19 and today that I'm 35, I'm going to be 35 next month, I am exhausted of doing this myself. I want to finally join hands with somebody. I want to work with people better than me. And I want to grow this in a faster way, faster, smarter way. You don't need to kill yourself. Hard work doesn't mean, I think smart work is much more important than hard work. And I learned this very late in my journey. So I think that, and as creative founders, you have to protect your brain. I keep saying that. Because if you hit a point where it's just mush in there, it's not working, it's over. Yeah. I plug in and plug out of multiple things in a day. But if I don't protect my energy, and I'm not saying that in a millennial Instagram way, but I'm saying it in a way that is, I genuinely say I'm protecting my energy by not taking that flight for you, by not being at every award function. It's not arrogance, it's protection of my creative brain and my creative spirit.